Hi everyone, my name is Azucena Gonzalez. I'm a realtor with Mojica and Associates, and I'm coming at you live today for Fit Fridays. I'm really excited about this one. I worked on this one previous to today, and I've been waiting all week to be able to share this with you. And when I say all week, I mean for the past 2 days. So what I have to share with you is a recipe. So as you can see in today's topic, what I decided to make today's topic is ceviche. Now you're like, ceviche, what is that? For some people that don't know. Or you might be like, what is it? Ceviche is this delicious, cool, crunchy, like healthy food, for lack of a better word. So as you already know, I'm sharing this onto my other page really quickly. But ceviche looks different depending on where you go. When I went to Peru in 2014, the ceviche there was, the ceviche there doesn't have a lot of the other menjurjes. It doesn't have a lot of the ingredients that we typically, as Mexicans, would put into ceviche. Okay, one of them is like cucumber, avocado, cilantro, tomato. What is it? What else? Some people like to put apio, celery. Some people put carrots, all kinds of stuff. So that is essentially, again, some of the ingredients. Everybody does their ceviche different. You just basically find what works best for you. The video that I will be uploading very shortly, because this is part one, because the other part I already did while I was in Flagstaff earlier this week. But now we'll be sharing that with you. Yeah, because I already made it that week. I actually made it for 4th of July. So yes, like I said, I've been waiting to be able to share this with you all. So I'm not going to be doing it right now in front of you because I was earlier this week. But I will be uploading the video. Everything's already chopped, so you won't have the pleasure of watching me dice vegetables and, that kind of stuff. But a couple of things I want you to keep in mind. There's no wrong way to do ceviche other than just be cautious. And I say this because depending on how you do the ceviche, there's a number of different ways that you can cook your seafood if you decide to put seafood into your ceviche. I use shrimp. I typically buy raw shrimp that is frozen at home. I devein, I clean it, I peel it, and then I chop it up, right? And you can chop the sizes according to your liking. It doesn't have to be like mine. Mine are like this big, but if you want to do like, cut the shrimp in half, do you, boo-boo. If you want to do bigger pieces, I'm all for it. You do whatever you want to do with your ceviche. But the biggest thing, like I said, that I want you to be mindful of is making sure that you cook your seafood because of the risk that can be associated with eating raw seafood. I'm just throwing that out there. Some of you may already know this, and you're kind of like, why are you telling me this? But some people don't know, and it's not. You just like, how do you know to look out for things you didn't know? Okay. Now, if you're like, oh my God, like, well, how do you cook it? Basically, what you end up doing is you get your shrimp, your fish, your squid, your whatever else you want to add into it. And what you do is you squeeze limes and lemon juice into that. And by doing that, the acid inside the lemon will end up cooking the shrimp or your other seafood. Shrimp is really nice because it changes color whenever it's cooking. So that's really nice. The fish, I don't know, since I typically use shrimp. But when it comes to the other seafoods, I'm not sure. So make sure you might want to cook that first beforehand, especially the squid or octopus if you add any of that. Can't tell you about the fish. That would be a little different if you pre-cook the fish and then try to put it in there, because it tends to get flaky whenever you cook it on the stove or in the oven. So when it comes to fish, don't ask me because I don't know what to do for the ceviche. But yeah, if you're gonna do shrimp, ask me all day long. And if anything, the process of the shrimp cooking inside the lime juice doesn't take very long. It normally takes about an hour. I like to leave it marinating for more than that, just so I'm on the safe side of like, oh, I'm not gonna die today. I tend to be a little dramatic, just a little. But anyways, again, just something to be mindful of. So I will be uploading the video of the ceviche. You'll see that I have avocado, tomato, purple onion, cucumber, shrimp, and then additional items that you would want to get. Obviously the limes, if you're gonna go through the route of cooking the shrimp raw with the lemon, or even just for flavor, you know, you can add that to your tostada de ceviche. You'll also want some sort of tomato cocktail juice. You know, there's clamato, there's camaronazo, there's different kinds of ones that you can use. You pick the one you like. You might want tostadas, tortilla chips of some sort, mayonnaise, ketchup. You're just kind of like, it's not a hot dog. Why do I need mayonnaise and ketchup? Well, I'm gonna give you a little life hack. If you get your tostada and smear a thin layer of mayonnaise on top of the tostada before putting the ceviche on top, it is a match made in heaven. You sprinkle with a little bit of salt to your liking. You know, you put some salsa amor. And for people who don't know what that is, let me show you. You know, you put your salsa amor, you know, this is normal. But you put your salsa amor on it, it's delicious. You can use, you know, tapatio. My sister loves tapatio. What else? Yeah, I mean, you use the hot sauce that you like. If you like Valentina or whatever, use the hot sauce that you want, if you want to use hot sauce. And then I say sprinkle on some lemon pepper. That makes it a little zestier, you know, because I like things that are tangy and acidic. Messes up your enamel, but you know, whatevs. But anyways, so like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and upload that video in a second. That way you can go ahead and see it. This is perfect for the summertime because it is such a refreshing dish. What I really like about it as well is that it doesn't make you feel heavy. This is the type of thing that you eat and then in an hour or two, you're gonna get hungry again because it is so light. I mean, we're talking about raw tomato, onion, cucumber, cilantro if you wanna add any, avocado, and shrimp. Unless there's other things that you would like to add or omit. That's up to you. Play with it. But yeah, it's such a good meal. I love it. So I do want to say that when I tried this out in Flagstaff while I was visiting my sister up there, one of her roommate was so inspired and she made some the next day, which I thought was really cool. She actually added bell pepper to it, which I was like, huh, that's interesting. Like, I wonder, I think I'm gonna have to try that one day, like just add some bell pepper into it along with the other ingredients I normally add. But so say if you're like, well, I'm not eating any kind of fish or seafood, that's fine. Do it without the fish or the seafood or the shrimp. It's still gonna taste super good. My sister my sister made fun of me one time because I told her I made a vegetarian one since I omitted the shrimp from it. And she's like, you basically just made, what did she say? A salsa or something. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna call it my vegetarian ceviche. So you call it what you want, you make it your own, you let me know how that recipe came out for you. And yeah, okay. Now I do want to warn you that my recipe does not show any kind of specific measurements. I'm not gonna be like, grab 2 cucumbers and grab 2 this, okay? Because I don't normally cook like that. I normally like, oh, I think I need some more, and I just kind of start piling things. But I will say this, 1 bag of shrimp will so when we were up in Flagstaff, we did 1 bag of shrimp, it was a pound. We did like 4 tomatoes, 3 cucumbers, 2 like medium-sized avocados, about half a purple onion, and then what else? And obviously the lime to cook the shrimp that was already cooked, but I just let it sit in there. Can't think of anything else. And I think those are about the measurements that I use. But again, I mean, this depends, right? What if you have 1 huge tomato? You're not gonna do 4 huge tomatoes. You just wanna make sure that the ratio of cucumber is good to like the tomato and everything, okay? So again, make it to your liking. If you're like, well, I don't like that much tomato, then do a little bit or none. Again, play with it. There's no wrong thing. But just make sure you practice safety when it comes to the seafood. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna upload it right now. It'll be part 2 of this, so check it out. and let me know. I really want to know how it goes for you. Tell me, please. If you're like, ooh, that was weird, or even if you want to be like, oh yeah, en clamato. Even if you want to be like, oh, I had a question about that, ask me. There's so many cool things that you can do, such as when you're leaving your shrimp to marinate, you can add some chile jalapenos or serranos, or even diced up purple onion in with it, just to kind of give it a little extra oomph. Super good. Does not disappoint. Unless you don't like seafood, then make the vegetarian one. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna upload it, see it, let me know what you think. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, I'm all up for it, because I love trying new things with my ceviche. Like I said, I'm gonna say about that bell pepper. I'm like, okay, I see you. Anyways, I'm gonna upload it, so let me know.